Today on EA Sports. It's week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition. And off we go from Denver. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. And the Steelers off play action. Arnold. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 14. First down, Steelers.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second.
To throw on second down. Arnold to the right side to Eric Ebron.
Arnold.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third.
To throw on third down. Arnold. Ebron's got it. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 21. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
Pittsburgh.
On first down, Hunt. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Taken down.
The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 19 carries, 113 yards.
And well liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball.
The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Arnold. It's out. It's loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So now here are the Broncos for their first drive of the game. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative town, even though it's going to sound like it. The 2 interceptions he threw last week, those obviously have to be eliminated, and that was the focus of practice this week. But let's face it, he did throw 3 touchdown passes.
And they got the win.
And they got the win, so I think it was a good week for him to work on things. Had some positives, the win being first and foremost. Now he's just got to eliminate those interceptions.
A gain of 6 there on first. Now Richardson from the gun, he'll throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
The tackle made.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. He was, without a doubt, one of the catalysts in that victory.
And he can really be the glue that makes this offense go, because when defenders have to commit to stop.
Hooked in the air and intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
A gain of 12. And the Steelers first down.
Back to throw. Arnold. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt.
Second down.
Looking to throw on second down. Arnold. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
13 yards. First down, Steelers.
Looking to throw. Arnold. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 6 there on first.
Yard pickup. Brings up second and 4.
To throw on second down. Arnold stepping up. He's going to keep it. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
A gain of 9
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up second and 8.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Gain on the play. Brings up third.
On third down, Arnold. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back in the 36.
11 yards.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
it's not been their bread and butter. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is it something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Nothing.
So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all-state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Intercepted.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And 7.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
Looking to throw on second down. Arnold. Short little throw to Ebron. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talked often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Arnold. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19.
Here's Richardson looking to throw on 2nd down. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Open man Hamler, that's complete. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, Richardson. That's going to be caught by Jeudy. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7.
At the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, Richardson. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line. 15 yards down to the 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Derwin James. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Mike Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
At their own 22-yard.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. His feet, what he's been able to do individually running the ball, it's kind of kept him in this game.
No doubt about it, because if he's not making the plays that we've seen, they are really getting blown out in this one. I don't think they have any chance at all. He's keeping them in striking distance, hoping to get some help from the defensive side of the ball so maybe some of these plays can turn into plays that maybe put them in the lead.
Now a dump off here complete. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
On the delay, here's Hunt. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense. In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Give the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Good running there by Kamara on first down as he takes this ahead for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Operating from the gun. Richardson. A quick throw here, that's complete.
J.J. Hamler. That's good.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
The 29-yard line.
Richardson now. Throwing on first down. And this is going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing again. Richardson. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd
from the gun. Richardson. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Richardson operating from the gun. And he's caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos will extend their lead. Broncos. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the 2nd half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. His throw incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Arnold. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Complete.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. And he completes it to Hunt. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So no gain on the play. They'll decline the penalty to not give them the down back.
And were you thinking to yourself that maybe they would take the yardage there?
Yeah,
because
possibly.
I definitely was. But as you noted, maybe they're just looking at the downs chart and saying, okay, we're comfortable where we are.
So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
To throw is Richardson on 1st and 10. Open man, he completes it to Judy. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by Pittsburgh.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hunt down to the 25.
37.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
5-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun. Arnold looking middle, and that's complete.
Arnold's pass.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. Looking to throw. Arnold. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
At the 10-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run it here with Hunt. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Hunt, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. From the gun, Arnold. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown.
From a yard out. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. Off play action, Richardson. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Alex Highsmith. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Now Richardson to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
Richardson's pass. Intercepted by
That's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
they stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
And it's
back to throw. Arnold.
I have to think a major focus at halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing again. Arnold. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
Arnold.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Tackle made.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
First down, Steelers.
They'll run. This is Hunt. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13.
Ball carrier.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Operating from the gun. Arnold. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Arnold's pass.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 3rd down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play. From the gun, Arnold. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting a lead. So you're not playing that way. You've got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running with Kamara. He's got a first down and inside of midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line.
16.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
First down. 1st and 10 at
Kamara.
the 46-yard line.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
On the carry.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Richardson. And his pass is intercepted for the 14 to 8. It's off at the 30. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. From the gun, Arnold. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. On 1st and 10, Arnold. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Hunt.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Number 37.
16 yards, a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Steeler 1st down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
This is Hunt on the draw play. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. The Steelers on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength. That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
14.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
5-yard line.
So the Broncos come back out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And it's right about this time of the year that you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
It certainly is because we all know everyone is aiming for that #1 seed. But failing that, because only 2 teams in the NFL get a bye, 1 from each conference, that question becomes who's hot? Who's peaking at the right time as you start the playoffs?
4-yard line.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Broncos.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Richardson looking to throw on 2nd down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Richardson now throwing on 3rd and long. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure... The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Number 37. Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 2.
They'll run again with Hunt. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
37. He's brought down at the 20.
The Steelers on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Arnold, and he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he will have a Steelers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
First down, Pittsburgh.
On first down, Hunt. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
3rd down.
This is Hunt. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, ends up spilling it for a loss.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32.
From the gun, Richardson. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Taken down and sacked.
You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes. We're trying to put them on the ground.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. On 2nd down now, it's Hunt. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite an excellent display of footwork. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he connects with Ebron. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they take a knee. 2nd and 11 now. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
2-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in.